What's up, everybody? Today I am here to talk about the viability of stacking the Denver Broncos as it relates to the $3.5 million best ball championship on draft.com. Does a team stack of the Broncos on your roster give you tournament winning upside? And I think that the short answer is no, it absolutely doesn't. Flacco is being taken as the 29th quarterback off the board, right ahead of Ryan Fitzmagic, who I would rather have, and right ahead of Eli Manning. And I'm honestly not drafting Manning or Flacco at this point in their careers. They're both going as 18th round picks, as they should be. And I mean, in terms of Flacco, he is the polar opposite of a quarterback that you want to take in fantasy in 2019. He has no rushing upside, and he doesn't really have any passing upside either. I mean, he's had one season with over 4,000 passing yards in his 11-season career. He's passed for more than 20 touchdowns only once in the last 5 years. I don't think that there's any upside in drafting Flacco in a league like this, to be honest. In terms of skill position, this is also one of the weaker units in the entire league. I mean, Emmanuel Sanders was their wide receiver 1 last year. He tore his Achilles in December. He has a 13th round ADP this year. I mean, I personally am not going to be taking Emmanuel Sanders whatsoever. He's a 32-year-old wide receiver with an Achilles tear at the end of last year. I mean, even though his ADP says 13th round, that is something that I don't think is really reflective of where he's really going in drafts. I usually see him in the 15th, 16th round. Still, that price is too high. I have 0 shares and will end the season with 0 shares of Emmanuel Sanders. When you look at the younger wide receivers, Deshaun Hamilton, again, just when you look at the format, 0.5 PPR, he doesn't really get deep targets or red zone targets, so I'm not really interested in taking Deshaun Hamilton whatsoever in this type of league, even though he is going late. Courtland Sutton to me is interesting. He's primed to be the wide receiver 1 on this team. Last year as a rookie, he had 84 targets with a 50% catch rate, only caught 42 balls, but he did have 8.4 yards per target, 704 yards, finished with 4 touchdowns. So I don't mind Sutton. He's currently going as pick 97 overall, which is in the 8th round. I'm not going to take him there, but if he does fall, then I would have some interest in Sutton. And honestly, Sutton is the only player on this offense that I would draft in any fantasy football format. As far as the running backs go, I don't really think there's any viability in trying to get them either. Devontae Booker had 51 targets last year, Phillip Lindsay had 47 targets, and Royce Freeman had 20. So none of them are going to be involved enough in the passing game to be a threat, but they're all involved enough to vulture from one another. So I just think that it's a situation to avoid. Everybody on this team except for Sutton is a solid avoid for me. If you've never used draft before and you're interested in giving it a shot, maybe competing for the $1 million top prize of this best ball championship, you can use promo code UPSIDE when making your first deposit, and Draft will hook you up with a free $3 contest ticket to use in a contest of your choice. Once again, that is promo code UPSIDE. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with another video tomorrow.